Hello everyone. This is our first video on data analytics. So I need you to be in full focused mode, and if possible, if you have a headphone, so wear it and sit in a corner of your house where there will be full silence with no disturbance, and try to complete the video and make your own notes in your copy within the video, and try to cover all the topics and understand 100% this topic um, in the video itself. Don't need to cover this video again. So let's begin with the video. So first, if you know what is data is something, yeah, we are always deep diving into many topics, and we see many statistical things where we get in something tabular form or in the form of pie chart, or if you know in the government offices there are people who have the work to adjust the data or the things bought by the government to adjust it in the excel, that the clerical work uh, is done in the computational conversion using the data. So data needs no description. So moving forward, data are of two types, that is ungrouped and group data. Try to make your own notes as I am making. This will be probably your best notes. So we will learn about this in all the essential topics. So moving forward, so if we think of a series of data up to xn, suppose this is a data without any repetition. So it doesn't have any frequency. Okay, and there is another type of data, x2 x3 dot 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 xn, having frequency f1, frequency f2, frequency f3 up to fn. So this type of data are called data with repetition. So it does have frequency. If I go more deeper, the frequency is the thing, means the number of times f1 is coming, the number of time f2 x2 is coming, sorry, but I want to convey that x1 suppose come for 3 times, so f1 will be 3. Suppose x3 comes for only one time, so f3 will be 1. Suppose x2 comes for 5 times, so This is the f2. The f2 is nothing but the frequency of the means the number of times that data is in present in that part. Okay, these are two basic things you must know this one. So we can write these are ungrouped type of data. Okay, and if we make a tabular form and think of some data, okay, we make an table, suppose having some data range here, and here the frequency of the data. This is what is frequency, I described it, nothing. These are extra part. Okay, you don't need to write this one, as the ungrouped data having only two types and the group data having only one type, that is with frequency, or it can be without frequency, but generally these are with frequency. So 0 to 10, 10 to 20 with frequency f2. I am describing this one again, as first make your notes describing it. 30 to 40 f and 40 to 50. Suppose these are nothing but, suppose we take an example. Come here, we are taking an example of the group data type. Suppose we have numbers like 10. Suppose we have numbers like 1, 1, 2, 5, 3, 8, 7, 8, 10, 10. Here, without writing this all, we simply make a class interval. Class interval is nothing but we are making a range from 0 to 10 and counting all the numbers below 10 and including it in the frequency. Means we are considering 0 to 10 and counting how many numbers have. Suppose we are increasing the data by 15, 20, 17, 18, 42. Okay, we are here in this data, we are counting the number of elements which are ranging under 0 to 10. How many ticks are there? There are 8. So the frequency of the elements from 0 to 10 is 8. Similarly, here another thing to note, not here, that in 0 to 10, the upper limit, this is called the upper limit, the upper range one, and this is the lower limit. Okay, upper limit and the lower limit. The upper limit is generally considered to be not counted in this interval. So if we think of this mathematically, we can write as at we will include, suppose x is an element in between this one, and we can write it mathematically as 0 is included in this interval. Suppose we are writing the frequency of this one, frequency will be in between frequency, or we can think of the element which we will consider to be in the frequency. So we will consider 0 and goes up to 10, but 10 is not included in this class interval. 10 will be included or counted in the interval 10 to 20. Here we can write 10 to 20 as 10 to 20 is 10 is included in this and 20 is excluded. Similarly, we will follow the third one, that is this one. So 20 is included and 30 is excluded. Similarly, we can think of the next one. These are very basic things. I am creating the video to clarify your all the basic things, so that you will not face any problem in the further classes, as we will moving in very great deeper sense in the further classes. We will deep dive into the statistics part, and if possible we will, after 1 month, we will apply all these things in uh, Python also, so that you can use it for your data graphical representation. These are very interesting things. You will have much fun in learning this part. These are not your things like you are reading in school that is of no application. So you will apply this one to understand. So you can write here, write that these are group data. Okay, I think you are clear. Suppose we think of the interval 20 10 to 20. Here there are two elements only in between. 20 is excluded here, so the frequency is 2. This is the frequency here, and this is the data, or we can say this is class interval. I think you all clear about the basics. Moving on to the next, we will see two types of graphs. We know about that, so I am explaining you right here. So there are two types of graphs. We read earlier about it. So before I say, you try to write it down in the comment section, so that I will know your conceptual clarity from earlier school level things. So this is the frequencies, and this is the frequency, and this is the data. Suppose this is x1, x2, x3, x4 and x5. What this type of data we call? These are bar graphs. Okay, next one is something like this. Frequencies are attached with the others. So there is x1, x2, x3, x4 and x5. These are frequency, and this is data. Okay, these are nothing but histograms. Okay, these are the basics you need to understand up to, before going to the main topics. So the next video we will start from the mean and learn about it in a great detail, then moving on to the next median, then mode, then we will continue to move on to the many things. You need to subscribe this channel to understand everything. We will create short videos so that you will complete it in a few minutes, or you can fasten up this video. This is very basic one, so this is our first video. So thank you. I think this is enough, so thank you.